Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Stanley Parable, the Ultra Deluxe Edition. I have not played the original, the 2013 version. And here, this first question asks me if I have. I'm hoping that I won't have to go and download that and play that after I've already paid for this one. But have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. That's barely visible. Confirm. Please enter the current time. You can't get this from my computer. It is 4:14 p.m. No, accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay. Alright. Fix the volume issue. There was no volume. But, anyway. Stanley Parable. Begin the game. The end is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I'm playing now. Alright. Yeah, this game, I haven't, I've seen other YouTubers play this game. Actually, I haven't seen them play it. I've seen that they've made videos about it, and figured I'd try it. I have no idea what to expect from this, but it's a narration game, and those tend to be pretty fun. So we'll see about this. Can I interact with anything? What does that say? I hate Mondays. Me too, man. Me too. Alright. Can't interact with anything. Oh!
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
But I wanted to...
I will be happy.
Okay.
Stanley waited. Hours passed.
Guess I'm waiting.
Days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
I mean, that clock
but the one thing he knew for sure beyond
guessing
any doubt
accurate,
was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh, all right. The end is never the end. Oh, man. Okay. So, how about I don't shut the door this time? I can't interact with anything else. I open any of these doors.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Door
Stanley
shut.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I
Stanley
didn't ever
went
say I
around
wanted to go
touching
to the meeting
every
room.
little thing in the... No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Farted. Nice. Fart jokes. Yeah. Can I shut this? No. What's he looking at on his computer? Looks like solitaire.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Oh, you're right. I don't pick up on cues that well. Pretty awkward, man.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But what if I didn't?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, I need to get my coffee. Big day ahead of me with absolutely nobody here.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room
Truly.
that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley?
The
Its
soda
grace,
machine.
its subtle charm. No,
Yeah.
Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
But I can't get my soda.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Well, it would be if I could
Room
get some
so
soda.
utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
I'm
Really
actually
worth
looking at
it.
the soda machine, but you know.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Hey,
It's possible
Just
that
call
this
me
is why
creepy.
everyone left.
that's mean, man. I bet if I stared at that long enough, I could read it. Hold on.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had
Oh, I
passed and there
can't.
was
It's
no
too
more,
tiny font.
he decided that the game
I
was
might zoom
trying to
that in
send
and,
him a message.
In post, but maybe not, because that'd be a lot. Fuel. Coffee. Coffee nut. Alright. I guess I'll move
But at
on.
last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Nah. Gotta stop giving me choices, man. I'm gonna choose the wrong one.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
No, I'm good at not following directions. That's what I'm good at. Okay. Warning, do not jump from cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Thanks for the caution. Oh,
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I did.
Good job, Stanley.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Thank you. That was nice. I restart from here. Oh, come on.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
What? That's kind of creepy. Now I'm gonna be checking behind me all the time. Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I entered the door on my right.
Well, perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, get some
Standing
soda.
now in this incredible room,
Okay.
Stanley for the first time understood true, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open
Back
door
to
on his left.
business. I'm taking the door down
Stanley
the
was
hall.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised too, man. Do I just step on it?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I don't trust you. I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
I just push
to
buttons
put
at a
your
desk.
work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
What, my keyboard? Because that's the only thing I know in my life. My keyboard. Push buttons all day, every day. Forever. It's a pretty good life. Whoa.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach
That's my
out
keyboard
to her.
calling me.
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Can I unplug?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him,
I definitely
filling him
picked
not
up the
just with
phone.
radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one...
Yep.
Wait. Oh, goodness.
Oh.
Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
No.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
I've been doing the wrong thing ever since we
definitely
started this
clear as
game.
day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
That sounds good.
Picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice.
Video.
It's the best part of being a real person.
Sure is.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
I
For
don't
example,
agree with that.
in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could
Hypothetical
invent a
real?
machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
Ooh.
Which choice would you make? Remember
I'd
that
probably
unlike
forget how to
here,
read.
the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
Ooh.
If you find
That's how I
yourself
solved that.
speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
That looks fun, man.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally,
Probably.
if you begin to wonder if your
Probably
choices
less.
are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Cool.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry.
Forklifts?
Now that you're properly informed on
Lots
good
of
decision-making,
forklifts.
we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
But I don't wanna. I wanna answer the phone. No? Okay, I guess I'll go. Can I go through this door now? Oh, dang it. What? There's a fence on this now?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying
Are you sure
senselessly
about that?
halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
That sounds like a you problem, to be honest. Guess I'm just heading back. Open the doors.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
If I just stay here, does he say anything? Alright, fine. I'll go back. Ooh. This computer's on. Run up the electric bill.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be
Definitely.
fine. All right.
Yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, I sure did.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too
Whoa.
late.
Nah, it's definitely too late, man. Oh, these cabinets are messed up. Whew. Gotta go through this door. About this one. Dang it. Man. That's fine. It's probably fine. I guess it wants me to go through here.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that you...
Ooh.
My story.
There's a door
You've
over there.
destroyed my work.
door over
Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to
door over
continue,
there.
would it be worth it? To know that my story
Nah, it
is now
wouldn't be worth
incorrect?
it.
How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
I don't know
What
why
do
you're
I
asking me,
do?
man.
What do I do?
I'm
What do
destroying
I
your stuff.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I
What?
have to.
Nah, you don't have to. Oh, whoa. Okay. Alright. Oh. Game's not shut down. Hey, it's not so bad.
You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My
Just needs to
entire
be
game is
cleaned up a little bit.
destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah, I
You
did.
just had to see?
Yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him
Maybe.
to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you?
Nope.
You're a child.
Not at all. Hey, that's kind of mean. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You
Yeah?
would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make
Nice. Yeah.
it behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Oh, it doesn't let me. Okay. It's the
Behave
same.
exactly as Stanley would.
It's the same
That
dialogue.
means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess. All right. Whoa, meeting room. Woohoo.
Yet there was
Tips
not a
on not
single
getting
person
fired.
here either.
Talk
Feeling
less.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley
Don't get
decided to
fired.
go up to his
Nice.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
To
there.
solve a dispute with a coworker. Resent coworkers not for supporting you more. Let it ball up inside of you. Take it out. Press passive aggressive on other coworkers. Using slides to assure employees everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic header. Oh. Yes, yes, all the time. Everyone's unique. You, most of all. Which one's me? I bet I'm that one. Okay. Number of slides on this slide. Charts, slides, charts and slides. Nice. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Oh man. Rates of increase in graphs per slide. Please, no more charts. Please, I'm begging. Stop. The boss appreciation minute. On your boss's appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out the application to return to the boss specialist. Solving person conflict. Unless you're the kind of person who... Oh, man. What are your dreams for the future? Charts. Yes, charts. Tips not getting fired. Don't get fired. That's a good one. That's a good tip. Don't get fired for not getting fired, you know. What does it say? I can't read these tiny words. Broom closet. I want to go in the broom closet. If I sit here, just spam it, does it do anything? Nah, it's not doing anything. Okay. Alright.
Coming to a staircase,
To my boss's office, you say. What if I want to go down there, though? I can't jump. Can I go in this door? Nah. Ooh. Fancy. There's a door over here. I can't open that one either. Cause my boss gotta lock everything, man. Business time. Our hostile takeovers a new biannual percentage. Okay, that doesn't. There's no pun or anything. The beige pages. All right.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
I'm not that surprised
unraveled,
anymore.
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Shark Knight. Something. Shark Boy, Lava Girl.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark.
Oh, okay.
115.
Yeah.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Yeah. Night Shark 151, I think it was. Yeah.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
Maybe.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Okay. Yeah, crucial. Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it.
Oh,
but you know what?
I did,
it's
though.
pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
I did.
Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
I did go through the right. I did, though. I did that.
Of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Whoa.
Stanley?
That's me.
Hello?
Actually, no, I'm not Stanley.
Is everything okay? Stanley, please.
Nah.
I need you to make a choice.
Oh,
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is
Well, that's one of the endings.
The story needs you. It needs
One
you
of
to make a
the
decision.
multiple,
It cannot
it says
exist without you. Do you
on the
understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. We're both
description
correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
You never know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Nah.
Okay.
This is just sad.
You need time to decide.
Sorry,
Time to
Leroy.
make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Wow. That's sad. Anyway, I ran out of time for this episode. Obviously, this isn't the end. This game's going to go on for a while. I'm probably going to have a bunch of parts to it. But stay tuned for those. And make sure you like, subscribe, do all that stuff, ring the bell, so you never miss a video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.